Hi everyone, Maxine here with Tink and I Treasures. Welcome back to my studio. Today we are finishing or working on the book journal cover using a book. Ugh. Anyway, yeah, I have some stuff here that I was working on for decorating the cover. Okay, so where we ended up was we took the guts out of the book, took the pages out of the book, and covered with some really pretty. I love that. I really do. The more I look at it, the more I like it. And I probably should have had it going that way, shouldn't I have? I didn't even look. I didn't even pay attention to the direction, but that's okay. Anyway, so now I have the pages for the inside. So I've already measured and cut them because, you know, that's just a matter of measuring and cutting. So, yeah. We are going to continue. Well, no. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll go with our glitter. The PVA you have to be careful with because if you get too much, you're going to have warping. I noticed, but I just left the book alone, and when it totally dried, everything settled back down. But I noticed just one area I was having that problem, and I know I probably just had too much glue in that area, and that's why it did that. But yeah, just letting it dry and it will sort itself out. Okay, make sure that this is going the right direction. Ah. Not good. There we go. So I hope everyone is doing well. Having a good week. Hopefully you've had time to do some crafting. Okay, cover this up. Oh, come on. I like this fine tip that's on this until I want to cover a large area, and then the fine tip becomes problematic. Okay. Right. All right. Let's see if we can do this one better. That's good. Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah, I like that paper. I picked it because there's a little bit, I don't know if you could pick that up on camera or not, but there's this subtle blue running through. So I thought it went with the cover good, because there's this subtle blue that's running through the background. So, all right, let me get my brush and some water. Oh, wait a minute. We don't want to do that yet because we're going to put this on. And I guess I'll use fabric tack for this. So I'm going to get some glue here in the middle. Okay. And now I'm just going to try and eyeball this to where it is in the middle. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay. Now we're gonna get some along here and make sure that that's in there nice. And then along here, just like that. Oops. There we go. Oops. Turn this around so I can get it better. Get some glue going in there. All right, pop that in water now. There, I think that's going to be stuck down pretty good. Although we can check it again once it's dried and see if there's any bits that are sticking up. I glue all over my fingers. There. That looks nice, huh? There. And that also helps to just reinforce the spine as well, having that. But it covers up everything nicely and just makes it look nice. Okay, so now we are going to see about doing something with the front of this. Uh-oh, I didn't put the cap back on that. All right, so what I was thinking about was taking some cheesecloth. If I can get it undone here. And just kind of scrunching it up and putting it on here. You can still see the pretty, you know, the blue and the pretty cover, but this just, you know, kind of adds to it a little bit. Something like that, huh? Okay. So, I guess I need fabric tack, and I shouldn't have put my brush in water, but excuse me. Oops. Oh my. Everything falls around here. All right, I got another brush here. Okay, so we are going to, we don't need a lot. I don't think we need a lot, although I do want to make sure that I get around the edges good. Okay, and then just paint that out. All right, now, oh geez, why this cheesecloth just gets itself all balled up right away, doesn't it? Yeah, that's sticking down good. Yeah. Awesome. And I wonder, do we want to go over the spine? Maybe we do, but maybe we want to wait until at some point when we actually sew in the signature, then we could glue that down over the top. And we'll just trim this off. There. So yeah, we'll or I will glue this down once the signature is put into this. It's a larger size than normal, and we're not, you know, doing that whole thing right now. We're just concentrating on making a cover from an existing book. Okay, so there we have it. Open this up. Hopefully I've been in frame all this time. I haven't been checking. All right, coffee. Right. Okay, so now, right here's where the spine is. And I have this that I've had in my stash for a while, and I thought would work out really well for this. Basically what this is just a ribbon that I just different elements. I've got crocheted lace. I've got some other lace remnants. I've got some fabric, some velvet ribbons, a funky flower, another funky flower. Yeah, just pieces of fabric, pieces of lace and trim, some buttons. I got a button there and a button up here that I sewed on. And yeah, it's just ribbons and stuff just sticking out this way and that. So there's a lot of fun to make. And then I added butterflies because this is a butterfly motif. I added a butterfly there and a butterfly sticking out here and a butterfly here. So that's going to go right along the edge. So let's pick that up again and make sure that we have this in the right spot. So I just want it on the edge like that. We'll have some of it's going to be hanging over, which that'll get glued down too once I sew in a signature. So we'll have some coming around the side here, and I might add some more, you know, later. I would add probably some more to the spine to just, you know, give it a little bit more and make it look nicer if it's sitting on a shelf. So, and I got some bead string things, and another one. Isn't that pretty? I love this. And some of my fat little yarn that I found. I love this stuff. It's so soft. Okay. It would be awesome to have something made out of that. Okay, so now I have some other stuff I dug out of my stash. So this I thought would go right here. And then I have this that was in my stash, and I thought, oh, that would be good for this. So we could have that like right there. I like the black. Blends in, you know, it goes with the black that's poking out here and there in that. And yeah, it just stands out really well, I think. I also have this big butterfly, but I'm not sure now. It's kind of like too big, isn't it? Oh, never gonna be able to use this. Maybe I'll use it, just, you know, pop it on a page, you know, inside the journal when I do it. But yeah, I really like this black. Now here's the other one that I had in my stash that I pulled out. And again, it would go like that, which would cover up this butterfly altogether. And I mean, I suppose we could tear it down on this side. But I don't know, I kind of like the black though. I know I always say it's not rocket science. Don't you take up the whole day making a meal out of where to put something. I do say that, right? But I don't know. Maybe I like this one now. If I could, well, let's see. We need to tear this down so it's not quite as wide. But that's what's nice about having things in your stash ready to go. I mean, you know, you can always modify, as it were. Once you figure out where something is going to live, you can always modify it. Okay. Uh-oh. Come out of there. Okay, good. Okay, come back here. Where do you think you're going? Okay, so no, don't do that. All right, wait a minute. That goes well too. I mean, the pink goes in with the pink that's in there, and we got our butterfly. I like that. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. So, I guess we're gonna go ahead and do it. This is always the scary part, huh? Making a decision for which there is no return. So basically what I do is I glue, you know, the main backing, whatever I've used for these things. I glue the main backing, and then I decide if any of the bits poking out here and there need to be stuck down as well. So that right there. Okay. Put that in the right position. Okay. All right, now I think I want to stick down these bits just because they're going to be behind that label. These things are really good for using up little scraps of fabric or lace or trim or what have you. Yeah, it's really good for just using up some of those scraps if you keep them, you know. I know sometimes you just can't keep them. I don't keep a lot of scraps that are, material type scraps, because I just don't have a place to do that. I received a bunch of scraps from a couple of really, really good crafting friends. One of them is Debbie, and she's going to be launching her channel soon, so I'm really excited for that. So I will totally let you know when she launches and what the name is, and because yeah, she's a fabulous gal. She's a really nice person and a good friend, and so I'm excited for her channel to come up. And the other person that sent me some really great remnants and stuff is Pam with Glam Junk Journals. She's also a super, super kind lady, and we exchanged Happy Mail packages with each other, and I got some really great stuff from her. She finds the best stuff. She's in Colorado, and I tell you, Colorado Goodwill or thrift shops has a lot better stuff than we have here. I think people in Colorado must dress better or something, because she finds these great, blouses or skirts or something that is just fabulous material and a lot of trim and what have you, and I never find anything like that. So I just think it's, people in Colorado must dress maybe not better, but different. So I'll put that right there. See, you just never know. Stuff you have in your stash forever and a day suddenly finds a home. So that's super exciting when something that you've had for a while finds a home. Now this one I want to make sure I get the ends really well. Okay. So if any of you guys watch Pam with Glam Junk Journals, make sure and leave her a comment and say, Maxine at Tink and I Treasure Books says hi. If you guys noticed that I slightly changed the name of my channel from Tink and I Treasures to Tink and I Treasure Books, because I think that is a better description. Tink and I Treasures, it's like, well, what is that? I mean, it could be that I do thrifting, and show you what I got at Goodwill or what have you. Finding treasures, no matter what it is, right? I'm not really sure why I thought of Tink and I treasures at the time. I mean, I was new, just starting out, and that was in 2018. And Tink was always right by my side. She had a little nest in here that she would just be in here with me and sleeping for hours. She was my girl, and I loved her to death. I loved her to the moon and back. She had been with me for a really long time. I mean, she was 16 when she passed. And I miss her every day. But she was my girl. And her and I, we went through a lot together. And I don't know, I don't think I could have gone through it without her. I just miss her so much. And she was always right here with me, so that's why I called it Tink and I, because she was right here helping. She always helped, no matter where she was, she helped. But when it just said Tink and I treasures, I realized that, oh, well, that could mean a lot of things, right? And as you know, I don't like to call my journals junk journals, because there's no junk in my journals. So yeah, I don't think that's really fitting. I don't like the term. I know it is used all the time, but I personally don't like the term, and I don't use junk. Some people do. I mean, see, there, I'm having a problem with that again, because their journals aren't junk. I mean, okay, sure, maybe they're using various paper and sheets that they get out of a magazine or a book, or something that came in the mail. I'm thinking of like Natasha with treasure books. She doesn't use digitals. She doesn't use decorative paper. She just fills her journals with a hodgepodge of papers. But I wouldn't call them junk. You know what I mean? So I just have a really hard time with that term. And yeah, there's no junk in my journals, and I don't want to call them that. So I took out, I took treasures to treasures and treasure and added books. And hopefully that is a better description of this channel and what I do here. Because as you know, I've struggled to grow the channel. I'm happy that we have a little over 1,000 subscribers now, which is exciting. But I've been doing this since 2020, so I don't know if that's good. I mean, other channels that have been on YouTube for less time than that are in the hundreds of thousands. So Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand the whole algorithm and YouTube stuff, or the, oh, what do they call it? SEO. S What does it stand for? Search something op opus. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I digress. Got into the weeds there. So anyway, yeah, that's the story behind that. And now it's Tink and I treasure books, and hopefully that will, you know, help with maybe some of the confusion about what this channel is all about. Oh. So I dug out all my blue butterflies, as you can see. Hopefully you can see, yeah. I dug out, well, there's some green ones, but mostly it's the blue ones. I have a ton of like orange and red and yellow and things like that. And I thought, I gotta have some blue. I got a lot of Tim Holtz butterflies, and most of Tim Holtz are the yellow and orange and red and brown. He doesn't have any blue. Isn't that odd? I don't have any blue butterflies that came with my Tim Holtz packages. Oh, wait a minute, that's upside down. keep your butterfly going the right side, right? Keep your butterfly facing the right direction. Okay, let's see. I probably should do this before I did that, shouldn't I have? Okay. So, oops. Oh, where did I have this? Right here. Well, that's pretty, isn't it? I like that. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I like these butterflies. I don't know. Anyway, what else do we have? I like the ones that are kind of blue variegated-ish. I wish I had another one like this that maybe was going a different way. But well, there's another one like it, but I don't think I have that coloring in a full frontal. I don't know. Why don't I know? Why am I having a hard time with this? Well, I don't have that coloring. All right, so this one I put down here and thought it was cute. What do you think? Vintage. Do we want to cover up vintage? There's a little dragonfly there. We don't, well, do we? Maybe we do want to cover up the dragonfly. I kind of like that. What do you think? That looks good too. I think that's a little better, isn't it? It's not quite as big. think so. Oh, that's really big. How about this one? Well, that kind of ties in with the greens and with this one. I like that one. Sorry about this, guys. You know, I do go out of my way to keep from fussy cutting. But, you know, sometimes it's just unavoidable because I end up using something I hadn't planned on. But that's the way it goes, and that's organic crafting, isn't it? And that's what you see on my channel is organic crafting, because I don't edit. And so it's pretty much the way it would be if I was doing this live, because I don't edit. I don't have the, I don't know, the right programs to do that with, nor do I know how. I've tried a couple of times. I had one video that, oh my goodness, ended up being like an hour and a half, and I thought, oh, this can't. First of all, this would never upload. I don't know what's going on with my upload speeds lately, but you know, a 30-minute video is taking three hours or more to upload, and I have no idea why. I do a speed test, and my upload speeds are rather impressive, you know, but yet it takes an age to where was I gonna put this? It takes an age to upload, and I'm not sure why. Where did I put this, guys? I really liked it, but where was it? I don't recall. Okay. Maybe there? Oh well, we'll do it. Oops. Okay. One thing I like about the fabric fix is that it gives you a lot of wiggle room, right? When you put it down, you got a lot of wiggle room to maneuver things and move it a little bit. I like that. Art glitter, it just kind of grabs right away, and you don't have time, you know, you don't have the opportunity to really position things. You gotta make sure it's pretty much right from the beginning. That doesn't work for me. Okay, so there we go. I like that. What do you think? We didn't think about a closure. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do about a closure. What kind of closure? But that can be that can be figured out at a later time when the, journal is actually being made. But this is our finished product. I hope you like this. I hope you got some good ideas from this. And there again, there's the inside. Very nice. And you can put, pockets here if you wanted to or whatever. And then there's the back. I might do something with the back just because of this line here. This paper really didn't match up very well. I could have taken a little bit more time to make sure that the patterns matched up, but we can do something. I think I can do something to kind of cover that somewhat anyway. But anyway, there we have it. So thank you for joining me, and until next time, ladies, have fun in your crafting adventures, and don't forget to like and comment, subscribe if you haven't, and join me in our adventure in all things not junk journals. Until next time, take care of you, love each other, and I will see you again. Bye.